The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
We're back into it, and we're back at it. Thank you for joining us and keeping us company on this sweetheart of a weekend. Valentine's Day in full swing.
Happy Valentine's Day, Tom.
Yes, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
35 years, I think I've been with Kelly.
Wow.
35, 36. We've known each other for about 37. That's crazy.
You were like 18, she was like 11?
No, I was already in my mid-20s.
Okay. All right.
I was in my mid-20s. She was young. She was only 21 years old.
All right, yeah.
But, it's crazy that the time goes by so fast, and then, 3 kids later and a couple of dogs, you're going, wow, where did the time go? Hey, look, we've got somewhat of a superstar with us today. It's Eric Vinyl. He's the VP of Film, TV, and Entertainment at Visit Syracuse. How are you, Eric?
I'm great. Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Eric, are you from Syracuse?
I am, yeah.
Okay, where'd you go to high school?
I went to Nottingham High School. So started in the Catholic school system at Holy Cross, then went to Levy, then Nottingham, and ended in Binghamton, New York for college, and now we're back in Syracuse. So Nottingham and the city school district. Very important.
Wow.
Yeah.
When I went to CBA, we would have to, I was from the south side, where Green Hills Farms is?
Oh, yeah, I used to live on Salina. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I was at Green Hills Farms. We had to take the bus from Green Hills downtown, then transfer from downtown and go up to CBA. I was in 8th grade when I was doing that.
Listen,
it was
maybe
crazy.
It's a little tougher, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, all the Nottingham kids would get on downtown with us, and we'd have to drop you guys off first at Nottingham. And I thought to myself, man, I'm glad I don't go to school there. They were tough. They were the tough one.
Are you tough?
Yeah.
I used to be.
Yeah. So you got an interesting history. You worked with the county under Joni Mahoney?
I did, yeah. Started with Joni in 2014 under the Office of Economic Development. So Julie Serio was there. We had a great team at the county before we moved on to Visit Syracuse. But the film office started at the county.
So what'd you go to school for at college?
Not film. I went to school for golf, to be honest with you.
Golf?
Yeah,
really?
Yeah,
Steve pretends to be a golfer.
Golf
Let's
is,
go.
Hey, listen, if you need a ringer, let me know. I gotcha. But I went to Binghamton 2000 to 2004, played golf there, business management focused, but golf was really what we were
play golf now?
going to do. I do.
Where do you play?
Yeah. I played Onondaga mainly, but I play all over. A lot of charity events, political fundraisers. So I'm really all over the place in the summertime. Which is nice.
How did you get into film?
It's pretty random. I was living in New York City. My father passed away in 2013, and he was no, thank you. He was a great man and kind of a political fundraiser, advocate for the area, involved in economic development, things like that. Entrepreneur, but always wanted to be back in Syracuse, and I really wanted to live in New York. And in 2013, when he passed away, I came home really with not much of a plan. It was just time to.
Why did you want to live in Manhattan? Why did you want to go out in New York?
Syracuse at the time, I needed a little something different.
It wasn't the golf course.
No, it wasn't. Golf is great down there, but you appreciate, living down in New York, you really appreciate what Syracuse has to offer and Central New York has to offer. So I think it was a really good thing for me to go, because I'm very grateful for this city and this county and what we have.
Right. So they, how long has the film, TV, entertainment division been in Visit Syracuse?
Well, so we've been, Danny took me in 2019, kind of right after Joni left. So it's been great to be there. Again, this was amazing to start with the county. I think the team at the county, Joni really spearheaded this vision and idea because, Rochester, Buffalo, Albany, Hudson Valley was kind of already doing this. And then when the tax incentive kicks in, we built a sound stage. We had a lot of great talent here, and it was, but I had no idea what I was doing. It was.
Do you now?
No, not really.
And when you say Danny, that's
Danny Lika,
because we'd have Danny a couple times. Yeah. And Danny I think he was up at OCC with me in radio television.
He's great
during that time. Yeah,
it's I don't come from film. I come from Syracuse, and that's what I sell. I sell our hometown and all the things we know and have come to grow and love about Central New York is really what I sell to the entertainment industry. And we've learned along the way, every day, still learning. Today how this all goes, and we try to provide the best service and things to them when they come to town.
So where does Visit Syracuse and film? Where do these things meet? Like how is this?
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Like if The Walking Dead wanted to shoot a scene through one of the cemeteries here, you would provide them the information or try and draw them.
Yeah, exactly. So where does tourism and film cross? Really, I think it's the team, the support, the staff we have, the people in house there, but also we're very well aware of what's happening in the area. The relationships that we need to have with political offices, the mayor's office, the county exec's office, the ledge, restaurants, bars, hotels, all that stuff really encompasses what we serve the film with. So we have someone dedicated to working on the film hotels. We want to hire as many locals as possible. When they come to town, though, they're going to stay in our hotel. So we want to give them the best treatment we can. So we almost function as a very high level concierge, to these productions when they are.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So why would anybody want to shoot a film in Syracuse? And I'll put a caveat. I just saw this last week, Tom. Like Slapshot.
I was there with Paul Newman.
Okay, I saw that.
I was a little kid, and my mother wanted to go see him.
She was. I wish I could have been there.
Yeah, it's at the War Memorial.
At the rink,
yeah, it's incredible. We've been doing this, this is my 13th year going into this. It's just really cool to see the growth. But our process, we're marketing our region to the industry. And we get a script, we take a look at it, we see locations,
really?
We figure out permitting.
Is this once they've determined they're coming here? Or where's the...
So they've really got to like the area. That's a big piece. The main driver is the tax incentive program in New York State. We also had a local county incentive that really pushed people here. When you're deciding where to shoot in New York, you have a lot of choices. We have a very similar landscape across Route 90, but I think the Syracuse stands out just because we do things a little more hands-on. We're very involved with the productions, the best that we can be. But they choose the area mainly for the tax incentives, but then they come to town and they see all the diverse landscapes we have to offer, the great crew, the great facilities. We're very lucky.
Go ahead.
Can someone walk down the side of the street, shoot a movie, and is it permitted? Is it taxed? Is it
you have to have it all permitted, right?
How does this thing happen?
You should. Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
It seems complex.
It is a process. So we work very closely with the central permit office at the city of Syracuse, and then we work with the county when we're in other municipalities. But really, we're working with town supervisors, mayors, town boards to really make sure that we have film-friendly locations, and then we go through whatever permit process that municipality has, we try to follow. So insurances are in place. They know where we're parking. They know where we're going to be, how many people we're going to have, et cetera, et cetera.
Do you keep in contact with directors or site surveyors that work at these movie houses and things like that?
Yeah. So with this
production company.
Yeah, I mean, we deal with a lot of producers, a lot of production companies that come in. Directors, we love to keep in touch with them if possible. We deal with kind of the level of those that are making the decision on where the film is shot.
Real quick, is there any place where someone can see what films are going to be made here? If I want to see a film that was made there, just where I can reel that in?
Yeah, we have a filmography on the Visit Syracuse website. And again, very fortunate that we have a relationship with American High. They've brought Hulu to town. So a lot of our movies are on Hulu, which is really special to see. Real sense of pride and place when you see Syracuse on the big or small screen.
Yeah,
so I'm sporting a Visit Syracuse hat. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Which I'll get some miles at it. And if I walk in the woods, it's orange. Hopefully I won't get shot at. It's pretty there. So Visit Syracuse. There is a reason to visit Syracuse, and film is one of them, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's we're really starting to work on with American High and some others a tourism trail of locations that we've shot at. I think it's really cool to be in a restaurant or a bar to say, oh, so-and-so was sitting there, this scene was shot there.
Well, if you need somebody fishing in the background, you could, I know a tall guy that can do that. Or if you need a guy to hit the ball a little to the right off the fairway, I'm your guy.
Noted.
All right.
Noted.
Thank you, Eric, for joining us.
Yeah,
Visit Syracuse.com.
Thank you, guys.